Good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Our top story, it's every police officer's worst fear, being forced to shoot his service weapon.
According to FBI statistics, 461 people nationally were fatally shot by police last year, the highest number in 2 decades. The decision to pull the trigger is a split-second decision. On your side's Chris Oswalt learned it firsthand today. He's now live in the studio.
Donna Michelle, officers train for the worst. Pulling their guns is always a last resort. Today I went through one of just many trainings officers go through to prepare themselves for that worst-case scenario.
Drop the gun. First shot, second shot, and that's it.
So I fired 2 shots and the first one took him out.
First one took him out.
A routine traffic stop changes in a matter of seconds. Oh my gosh! It's the worst case scenario for any law enforcement officer. Pulling their service weapon is never the first choice.
We want them to use deadly force when appropriate, and we also don't want them to try and use a taser when someone's shooting a gun at you. We want them to meet deadly force with deadly force.
It's why training like this is invaluable.
It helps us formulate a plan of what to do so we can run through all these situations. So when we encounter something in the field, it's obviously going to be different, but we'll still kind of have a basic game plan we can go off of.
The Ontario Police Department invited us to take part in one of the many trainings officers go through.
We simulate radio communication with dispatch, communication with other officers, calls for backup, also use of cover. We use the simulated cover, and then appropriate use of force.
Using real-life examples and situations, my ability to protect and serve was tested.
County has all their units busy and is asking for our assistance.
It didn't take long for me to realize just how quick thinking these officers have to be. In this simulation, I'm responding to an open door at a business. Things seem normal at first.
I'm not going back! You won't take me!
A split-second reaction, or lack thereof, likely ended up with me being shot. The training also teaches the importance of deciding what type of force to use. Take the same simulation with a different outcome. This time, the suspect comes at me without a gun, but acting very aggressive.
Stop where you're at. Stop.
It was a split-second decision to fire that likely would not have been justified.
Did you see any weapons?
No.
Okay. So why'd you shoot?
For justified use of deadly force, you have to have, we teach it as a triangle, and you have to have the intent, the means, and the opportunity.
The training the Ontario Police Department put me through today is used all around the country, and it could save an officer's life. Last year, 50 officers were shot in the line of duty. 15 of them were ambushed. Live in studio, Chris Oswalt, today's 6 on your side.